than I thought she would. But, so update here. We got the old Fass lift pump put on her. 165 gallon an hour. And we got the Edge. I said comp box. It's not a comp box. It's their new, it's Juice with Attitude, and the new CTS3 touchscreen monitor, which is actually a very nice setup. I really enjoy the gauge selection that's in that. It's got the on-the-fly tap shifting there, so you can up your tunes right there. You know, we've got the old dash issues here, but in due time we'll get her all fixed up. And under the hood here, they were pretty rough. The ends are all disgusting, and somebody attacked the top bottom and tried to piece it together. So we got new batteries, got some added plates here for the accessory hookup. Point we're gonna have to update it. So we're thinking of doing a fire pump anteater. We're doing a 48 RE swap. Give us that standalone control and make a pretty nice running truck. But all in all, it's pretty decent. Minus the wonderful dash. You know, we've got internal inspection here of our lower dash components, making sure everything's in there that needs to be. So, show you here to gauge a little bit. It's got a whole bunch of, it's touchscreen. You just slide. You can set up whatever you want. You can go in and go into your juice settings. And you can go under back down settings. You can adjust where it will cut out your power, reduce power if you exceed. We can set it for max EGTs. Could do cold engine coolant defueling, so we can turn that on, which will show you then the back down. You can set a max boost set point, and then you can just totally disable or enable the whole back down. If you have all this stuff set up, if you don't want to just turn it off individually, you just turn the whole thing off. And then you can do go into the low boost response. So those that have run the Edge before, the old comp box, you held the button and you went in under each, you had the 5 levels, and under each level you have five low boost, your low fuel settings. So you got the same thing here, level 1 through 5. We did not get the comp tunes unlocked yet. But as you can see there, we can go in and you can adjust. I just got them all at number 3 right now, so it seems to work pretty good. We'll mess around a little bit once we get some more info on the train. This is a really cool setting. This used to be a separate option that you had to buy a separate box to do your turbo cooldown timer. This has it all built in, and I tested out the other day. You can set it up 2 different ways. You can run it off of your exhaust temp. You can set that up, or you can set it up off of time. You know, so you can set it, say, 5 minutes after you shut the key off. Every time it'll idle for 5 minutes, then it'll shut down. So we're gonna just disable that right now because it's the middle of winter and this thing does not get hot. And then let's go under levels, and under the level you can then set your desired target temps. So if you want, you know, I was playing around with it the other day because it's so cold here. I had to turn it way down. Had to go down to like 280 degrees on the exhaust temp just to make it recognize it so that it would actually stay running once the key was shut off. But it works pretty good. It's kind of a cool feature. Definitely when you're towing hard, you know, coming home from a hard tow. But pretty cool setup. And there you can select where you get, which obviously in this truck we do not have those, the DPF and all that extra stuff. But it allows you to select, because the newer trucks that you'd have this unit on, you have multiple exhaust temp pickup locations. So we're using off of the juice probe. It's what's supplied with the thing because we don't have a factory probe. And then you got vehicle settings, which is just to select which model truck you're running, and we're under the 90.5 02 right now. So that's the juice settings. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I haven't even figured it all out yet. There's that much. Still got it on the tutorial so I can figure out what I'm doing. But I was able to get in. You can correct the speed because this doesn't have factory size tires on it. So you can correct the speed, which I don't think the ECM number's correct because my speed is actually way off. So I think whatever settings in the computer is a little different because it's not quite corrected correct. But all in all, it runs pretty good, drives good. Decent power. I mean, it's a stock engine, stock everything. So, you know, you're only getting what the box adds, which isn't a whole lot. I think it's like 150 horse on the max tune. You know, so that puts it, 235 was factory power, so plus 150 puts you at about 385 or so roughly, and that's at the crank. You know, so, which is really just what a stock late model 3rd gen is. You know, they're about 350. So seems like it has a low stall converter in it because when you put her in gear, it bites. But, all right, we'll catch you next time on the next video.